this one right here. So I know that in 5th grade, you probably learned physical and chemical changes and properties. You might just need a little refresher, okay? Now, physical and chemical changes, there are 5 things that indicate a chemical change, all right? So we're going to think about spoiling milk, all right, to start with.
Are you writing this down?
I recommend that you write this down, all right, in your notes. 5 indicators of chemical change. When milk spoils, how do you know that it's gone bad? Couple things. Number 1, you have an odor change and it smells yucky. Next, chunky, right? When it's chunky, that means you had liquid milk, but if you have chunky milk, that's not liquid. What state of matter is chunky? Solid. So if we form a new solid, let's fix this. If you form a new solid, then that's another indicator that you've got a chemical change or a chemical reaction going on. All right? Chemical change is another word for chemical reaction. All right, now, your bread or your cheese turn moldy. How do you know that they're moldy? What do you see? Green, black. You've got a color change, don't you? You've got a color change. Color change in your food is not good. All right? Now, oh, here you go. Baking soda and vinegar. You guys know what happens when you mix baking soda and vinegar. Mikey, what happens?
Oh, yeah, like shoots out.
Yeah. What do you see? Foamy, bubbly, right? Oh, of course we will. Bubbles form, and those bubbles forming means that you've got a new gas being produced. Okay? A gas being produced. All right, and then the last thing that can happen, did you know that when you mix baking soda and vinegar, if you feel where's my beaker? If you feel the outside of the beaker, it will actually feel colder than it was when than the original vinegar, okay? So let's say I have a reaction and I feel it and it feels colder or warmer, that's an indicator that a chemical change is going on, okay? So temperature change, who said that? Very good, Andrew. And probably Brandon. Okay, temperature change. So if you have that going on, then you definitely have a chemical change. All right. Yes, that would definitely be a chemical change. Mentos and Diet Coke because of all those bubbles. You can do that at home. We'll do some things that are similar to that. Okay, what's that?
I want to like drop it in and then shake it.
That would just be so cool. Maybe we could do that one day, Andrew Romero, because that's definitely science.
I'll post a video on Edmo. Yeah, Brandon.
Post the video on Edmo. I did not remind you of that. I told my second block this, all right? If you have some kind of if you want to take a picture or post some kind of interesting information that relates to anything that we talk about during class, you can get extra credit. Okay? So, Andrew can go home, film Mentos and Diet Coke, or just take a picture of it, okay? Post it on the Edmodo, and you get a little extra credit, okay? Now,
even if we just put like we love the thing we're talking about, we'll get
oh, okay. Now, no, well, I like fact. Or how about you go home and you take a picture of yeah, let's say, yeah. Or what's an example of a chemical reaction that you might see happening?
A rusty nail.
A rusty nail. You go home, you take a picture of your rusty nail or your moldy cheese, you post it online, all right? You don't usually get anything good coming out of moldy cheese, but you can in this class. Or rusty, that's nothing but tetanus all over, okay? Yes.
Is this video and you see this?